Hey everybody, Mrs. Kane here, ready for another tune. So la sol fa mi re ti do, audiate this please. So la sol fa mi re ti do, mi so do, ti re fa so, mi so do. This song's called The Noble Duke of York, goes like this. Oh, the noble Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. Bum, 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 do. Hey, second graders, the resting tone is do. And when do is the resting tone, that means we're audiating what tonality? Major tonality. Because when we are audiating major tonality, the resting tone is do. Great job. So today we're going to put some movement along to this song. Every time the Duke goes up the hill, we're going to move our bodies up in high space. And every time the Duke goes down the hill, we're going to go down in low space. And when they're neither up or down, we're going to go in the middle. Let's give it a try. You ready? Here we go. Oh, the noble Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. Whoa. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. Whew. How'd you do? Ha! Let's try some patterns. Hey, these patterns are for our kindergartners and our first graders. But I bet second graders, you can give them a try too. Be my echo. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let's do that song again. Oh, the noble Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. When they're only halfway up, middle space, they're neither up nor down. All right, second graders, here are some patterns for you. We're going to use our solfege. That tells our singing voice what pitches to sing. Try this one. Do, mi, do. Do, mi, so. Make you wait a little longer. Watch my gesture. So, fa, re, ti. So, mi, do. Did you get it? All right. Let's try that a little bit faster. Whoa. Ba, ba, ba. And here we go. The noble Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. All right, this time we're going to use our audiator, which means we think the music instead of making that sound out loud. Can you hear the same pattern that I sing for you? Listen. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Wow. Now here's another game you could play with the noble Duke of York. If you've got some paper nearby, make a circle. I just used an object that I had around and I traced it. And then I wrote some tempos down and these are tempos that we've talked about in music class. If we're in second grade, we've talked about the word moderato, which means medium speed. We say allegro means fast. And then we have our largo, which means slow. And if you're in kindergarten, first grade, we know those words as slow, medium, and fast. So you can mark down the ones that make the most sense to you. After you've made a little spinner for yourself, take a pencil and a paper clip. You're going to put the paper clip in the middle of the circle. I'll try to do this standing up, but I'm sure once you have it on a flat surface, it'll be easier. Then you take your pencil and put it right in the middle. And you spin this paper clip. Whoops. Let's try that again. Ooh. Oh, and it looks like I landed on allegro. So that means I've got to perform the noble Duke of York in a fast tempo. Will you try it with me? Get ready. Ba, Here we go, the noble Duke of York. Well, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. Wow. Now, what if I spun Largo? Remember, you take your pencil, you put it in the middle with your paper clip, and you spin. What happens if I did Largo? That means I'd have to go at a slow tempo. Let's try it at a slow tempo. You ready? Ba, 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 and here we go. Oh, the noble Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, here's your challenge, Canandaigua Primary School. I want you to pick a tempo, make a video, and post it on Schoology so I can take a look. I'll write you back. Be well, everybody.